Hey, what's up guys? It's Thrashing Carts. I'm Chris.
I'm Jess.
And we're here today to share a wonderful story about Jess.
I don't know if you'd call it wonderful, but today I'm going to be sharing my coming out story, and it is extremely unconventional. There were a lot of bumps, I guess you could say. Starting like way back when I was like, I don't know, 11 or 12, I was kind of confused. Like, I used to think girls were attractive, but I didn't think it was weird to think that girls were pretty. So I just think, oh yeah, they're really pretty, but why am I like... You feel? Like, I mean, I knew I liked guys because I was like obsessed with Johnny Depp when I was in middle school. I figured I was straight because, you know, almost everyone is raised to believe that they're straight, and so I just figured that I was. And then I had a 3-year-long relationship with a guy in high school. So then like I figured out, yes, I definitely like penis. Like, penis is spectacular. I must be straight. But why does my heart pound so fast whenever I see Scarlett Johansson? Like, what is going on? And there was one girl in high school that I only just realized I was crushing on, but I didn't realize I was crushing on at the time. She was really cute. We had a lot in common and we talked a lot, mostly junior and senior year. But I thought nothing of it. I just thought like, oh hey, we're friends, but like you're also very attractive. After my then boyfriend and I broke up, I was like extremely lost because he was all I'd ever known at that point. And then I started getting like a little experimental because it's not weird for people to get slutty after a breakup, but I got a little too slutty maybe. I was like, haha, girls. Finding out I was bisexual was really confusing, I have to say, but like I feel better knowing it now because I can admit like, yes, this is who I am, this is my sexuality. And I didn't tell my family for like a solid year, and even when they did find out, I wasn't quite ready to tell them. I think I actually might have told Chris before I told my family. Really? I was just like, yeah, there was this girl I used to work with and we ended up kissing a lot, so... We were
at Barnes & Noble and then she just told me. I was like, wow.
Yeah. See, Chris is fine. He's like, oh yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming, but that's cool.
Really?
Well, no, I mean, that's kind of what I got from you. But like, he didn't overreact or anything. He reacted appropriately.
Yeah, there's nothing to overreact about. We're all humans.
Tell that to my parents. Unfortunately, my parents don't exactly agree with my sexuality. The way they found out was that I'd actually brought up Avatar Legend of Korra because I'm a massive dork. And fucking, I was like, oh yeah, I think it's really cool. Korra was, you know, the first bisexual avatar. And my mom's like, that's disgusting. Like, that shouldn't be in a kid's show, which, I mean, I wouldn't think that Avatar is even a kid's show, really. Like,
it's an awesome show.
It is. It's fucking great, but I wouldn't exactly say that all the themes, because like there's fucking war and genocide and psychological issues.
It's an amazing show.
Yeah.
Bring it back,
please.
Nickelodeon. Please,
like 3rd series, please. Or bring back the original.
Yeah.
Anyways, my mom was like, that's not how you should introduce different sexualities to children. And I was like, well, why? What does it matter? Like, I get that she thinks that parents should teach their kids about sexualities, but the thing is, there are homophobes out there, unfortunately, and they're probably gonna end up teaching their kids that homosexuals and bisexuals are like evil or some shit, or they're disgusting. And I started crying and I was about to leave, and then my mom's like, well, what the fuck is your issue? I said nothing. She's like, I don't know why you're crying. Like, bisexuals are gross. They would fuck a snake if they had the chance. And I was like, oh my fucking god, please don't do this right now. I started like sobbing hysterically because I'm a fucking pussy.
No, you're not.
And I was just like, yeah, I am. Sorry. And it's something we fought about a lot because she doesn't believe in bisexuals or bendy straws or lettuce, I guess. But it's just like, oh, you're either one or the other. Like, she said if I just said that I was gay, that would have been fine, but honestly, I have plenty of reason to doubt that.
Which, how does that make it any different from something else?
Because she thinks that bisexual is just another term for whore. She said basically if I keep up this bisexual thing, that if I marry a guy then I'm straight, but if I marry a girl I'm gay. I've tried to explain to her that's not how it works. My dad's never really said anything about it, but I know he's uncomfortable with it. I know he's really uncomfortable with it, so we don't talk about it ever really. I haven't told anyone else in my family, like my sister knows, she doesn't care, my brother knows. He hasn't said anything about it, but I have reason to believe that my brother is actually gay. So I feel bad because I don't want him to go through like the same shit that I've gone through, because it does suck. I don't even dare to tell my grandparents because they're like hardcore conservative. Like, they don't even believe in gay marriage. I'm like really scared to come out and say it. I don't know if I'll ever actually tell them because they're not exactly the most understanding or compassionate people on the planet. But anyways, yeah, I ended up crushing on one of my friends. It's actually kind of funny because this past year, I work at Witches Woods every year, and I was crushing on two of my coworkers, one boy and one girl, and incidentally, we were like all crushing on each other. So it was like a legitimate love triangle. Everybody liked everybody. They ended up getting together. So I really couldn't get jealous because I liked both of them, so it's like, well, like, yeah, obviously they want to be together. So that happened, and that's fine. There was a little bit of drunk making out, I will admit. Captain Morgan's does dangerous things. I definitely like girls. I definitely like boys. Bisexuals do exist, in case you had any doubts about it. Bigfoot, on the other hand, is still up for debate.
Definitely.
But not everybody has like a traumatic coming out story. Not everyone has a really happy coming out story. Like, I didn't even get the chance to come out the way I wanted. It came out in a fight, and that's not how I wanted to go about it. It just really sucked. It really sucked. It's hard because every time I would try to talk about it, my mom just assumed I was trying to bring up a fight or start a fight with her, and I tried to explain to her that's not what I was doing. This is a serious thing. I'm sorry, I like penises and vaginas. I don't know what you want me to do. I guess I would just fuck a snake if I had the chance then. Most of my friends know. I don't think I have any friends that don't know, but they were all just like, whoa, why didn't you tell me? I was like, I just kind of found out. This is still kind of new because I've only known for about a year and a half, I guess.
Yeah, I would say it was almost a year ago that you told me.
I only just told like my big sister figure last month that I'm bisexual, and she was just like, what? Yeah. You are? Yeah. Yeah, kind of, extremely, yes. But she took it well. She was just like asking me questions like, well, how did you find out? Like, are you with anyone right now? I was like, no, single as a Pringle right now.
Same.
Yeah. Everybody has different support groups, I guess. Or support systems.
Or none at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do live in a really fucked up world. There are people out there that just refuse to progress as people. And it's kind of disturbing, really, because that just shows how immature they are, that they can't handle people having different sexualities or different religions or different skin colors. And it's kind of heartbreaking, honestly, if you think about it, because it's just people are so immature and regressive, regardless of your sexuality or anything really. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be accepted as a person, because, hey, guess what? You are a human being. You have a heartbeat, you have lungs, you have lifeblood. You deserve support and love and respect. And I don't know if any of you have like had bad coming out experiences, but you shouldn't let it define you, because mine sucks personally, but it does suck a lot and it hurts to look back on it, but I don't let it define me, because yes, I'm bisexual. I don't have an issue with it. They have problems with it, and that's on them. Like, I can't open their minds and be like, yo, being bisexual is okay. Being any type of sexual is okay. Because there's tons of different sexualities. There's like pansexual, asexual, demisexual. There's like a plethora of sexualities, and it's pretty nice.
So you're not alone?
No. God, no. We obviously support all sexualities. Basically, if you haven't come out yet, I mean, if you're gonna come out at all, because I don't know, maybe you are straight, and if you are, that's fine, then you obviously don't need to come out, because for some reason everyone is raised to believe that they're straight. Because like, I was raised to believe that I was straight, and I'm not. I'm about as straight as a fucking onion ring. Christopher is straight, but he knows he is. And I don't know, I think it's just, you shouldn't be raised to be any type of sexuality, or I don't know. I don't think it's cool to raise children like for a certain religion either. I mean, some people do, but I don't want to make this about religion. This is about like sexual orientation. I don't know, like, just because like you see little kids and it's like a little boy and a little girl and they're hanging out, and like, oh, they're so cute, they're gonna get married one day. It's like, no.
Not necessarily.
No, they're just playing in a fucking sandbox. Like, where are you getting marriage out of this? But I don't know, I think it's fucked up. I think it's really fucked up, because then it just makes it all the more confusing for someone to find themselves, because I didn't realize I was bisexual until I was 19. I know people that didn't find out they were lesbians or gay until they were in their 40s, and I was like, dude, like, you spent a lifetime not knowing who you really were. Like, it's really sad, honestly, because you're living your entire life believing that you're someone you're not, and it's just like a whole lifetime wasted. And that's just my opinion on the whole thing. But
I think we just need to keep an open mind. We still don't understand, even through science, what sexual orientation is. You know, it's just a natural thing, but so many people believe it's like, nope, there's only straight people. It's like, no, there's not. If there was...
There are gay penguins.
Yeah, there's gay animals. Like, I don't know, it's just like a weird concept to grasp, I guess. But we just don't understand it completely yet. But it's just a natural thing to be who you are.
You can't control what you like, man.
Just a natural thing.
Like, I honestly, like, my grandma and my grandpa think that you can choose your sexuality, and I've, like, gone up to my grandma and was like, alright, well then go fall in love with a woman if you can do it then. Because apparently love is a choice. And she's like, well no, I don't want to do that. Well then shut the fuck up! Can you control if you like chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? No, you fucking can't. It's the same concept. Yeah. Like, sorry. I prefer chocolate ice cream though.
I like vanilla.
Whatever. But like, some people are just so close-minded, and the only way you can like open their mind is to actually crack their skull. It's really difficult to talk to those people because you can point out all these facts, all these scenarios, and they're still not gonna listen. More than likely, I'll never come out to my grandparents because, I mean, they'll definitely think that I'm just a whore and that I'm gonna go to hell because they're like devout Christians. Probably gonna try to disown me, honestly. And right now I'm like the favorite grandchild. I don't fucking know why. I honestly don't. I'm like, hail Satan, bitches. Like, I'm not a Satanist though. Like, I say a lot of satanic things, but I'm not.
She's a cynical person, that's all it is.
I am. I'm extremely cynical. I'm a nihilist though. Like, hardcore nihilist. But yeah, that is my coming out story. Woo. I hope everybody has better experiences than that. I know there's definitely worse ones, but there's definitely better. And I think that it should only be easier to come out to your family and your loved ones, like, from this point on, because it's the 21st century. It's the 21st fucking century. People aren't getting lynched and stoned and fucking all this other bullshit because they're gay. I think it's time to just move forward and progress as people, because there's nothing wrong with liking boys or girls or both. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Same here.
Hopefully you guys have better coming out stories and better overall experiences with your sexuality revelations.
Hopefully Jess's story helped someone out there.
Yeah, because I never got to actually plan how it was going to come out. It just happened very chaotically, and I would not do it again. I wish I could do it over so I could like do it the way I wanted to, but I didn't get that opportunity, unfortunately. But I hope everyone that has not come out to their family yet has the opportunity to tell them the way they want to and in a safe environment. So yes.
So I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Alrighty. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Leave us some comments about maybe your experience with yourself coming out to your family or friends. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. We put new videos out every week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.